So you want to talk about this fucking Motley Crue song?
Yeah, I got it pulled up right now, as a matter of fact. I have it sitting right here.
Did you hear it?
I did not.
Oh, it's a gem.
How long? It was released on the 22nd.
Yeah, so 2 days, or Friday.
Well, yeah, a day. It's only been a day and a half.
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
And already, it's got 250,000 plays.
Of course it does.
264,000 views.
You know what I would like to do with this, if you don't mind?
I don't care.
Why don't you play it all the way through?
All right.
So you can hear it, because if you haven't heard it,
okay,
I want you to hear it from start to finish without cutting through it.
All right.
So play it from start to finish, and then we'll come right back, and then we'll break it down.
All right, we'll do that.
It'll make much more sense.
Okay. All right, well, what is the name of this song? Is it called The Dirt?
It's called The Dirt.
Okay, and who is Machine Gun Kelly?
He's this fucking shitball rapper from right here in Cleveland.
All right, I don't know the guy. I didn't know who it was. All I know is the real gangster Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, no, he's the fake wannabe rapper gangster Machine Gun Kelly,
and he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, he's playing Tommy Lee in the movie, which is why he's
a white rapper.
Yeah, he's a white rapper.
Okay,
he's all tattooed up just like Tommy.
Okay,
so he looks the part. He's a real skinny white rapper.
He's a wigger. He
doesn't look like Tommy.
He's a wigger.
Well, you said that. Not
I
me.
did say that.
Ah, Neeley.
I'm not.
That's your role.
I'm not ashamed of saying that.
Neeley, you're going to have to call yourself into HR.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So this wigger Machine Gun Kelly, he's actually a part of this song.
Yeah, the middle breakdown is a nice little rap.
Oh, okay.
Into the Motley stylings, but I'm very curious what you're going to think of this song.
All right. Well, I'm going to listen to it.
All right.
I did not play it. I just pulled it up while we were talking to our pothead friend. So I did not hear any of it. So let's play it.
All right.
Well, here it is. This is Motley Crue, The Dirt, featuring Machine Gun Kelly. So let's check this out.
All right.
Enough pain. More breasts, more fast, corn cheese, cocaine. More pretty strippers with the big red lips, naked big tips, showing up the nice big tits. Ha! Naked big tips, showing up the nice big tits. Ha!
All right, there you go. It's Motley Crue, The Dirt, brand new music from Motley Crue for the forthcoming release, The Dirt movie.
Did you add it phone right away?
No.
So, thoughts?
Well, it's very generic. I mean, it's a very generic song. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of change-ups there. It's just kind of... I will say it's descriptive. That's all I'll say, is that they've described the scene of Motley Crue.
Yeah.
But...
I'm going to agree with the chat room. Fucking gay as fuck.
Yeah.
This ain't no get naked, that's for sure.
That is true.
This is fucking terrible. What the fuck is this crap? Get the bleach and rope ready.
The bleach and rope. Some Jesse Smollett humor there.
Too soon?
No. That guy should be bleached and roped.
Hey. How about just jailed?
Jailed, then bleached and roped.
All right. No, that's different.
Yeah.
If the inmates do it, it's just a murder.
You know what? At this point, it's just like, I understand the promotion for The Dirt and having to come up with some kind of a soundtrack song to promote it and whatnot. Would I expect that to be a stellar thing? No. That's just thrown together in 10 minutes.
Hey, wait a minute. Nikki said that it was going to be killer.
Well, again, this goes back to everything we ever say, is what band doesn't say their next thing is going to be killer, isn't going to be killer. This is marginal. It's mediocre at best.
Well, maybe you don't like that one, and I don't have audio for this one yet, but I know this is going to get you excited. One of the 4 new tracks is a cover of Madonna's Like a Virgin. I'm not even kidding.
I guess the question is why?
What possible good reason could there be?
Yeah, why?
There's no good reason for why. No answer that Nikki's been crafting for 6 months. Nothing. There's no good reason to do it. Madonna had nothing to do with Motley Crue. Nothing. And if they're going to try and make it into some kind of fucking, well, you know, like a dirty Like a Virgin type thing, and they were fucking all the women or what, fuck you. Still doesn't play well.
No.
You fucking lazy fuck.
Yeah.
Can't even go to the studio and come up with 4 goddamn songs?
You have to do a cover, especially a pop cover that really doesn't have anything to do with your band?
Yeah. You know, if you're going to do a cover that sort of do a, I don't know, Hanoi Rocks cover. That would be interesting. That would certainly get attention. Don't you think? If they did a Hanoi Rocks cover?
You would think.
Had Tommy doing a razzle drum solo and then kick the drums over like right in the middle of it. So it sounds like
I
a
don't
car
know.
crash?
I mean, what can you say about this? I mean, are you? What are your thoughts on just the movie The Dirt?
It looks bad. You know what? And I'm gonna steal this from my friend Mark Hunter, who's the lead singer of the band Chimera.
Okay.
Which, to most of the fans, that means nothing, but I don't want to hear about it later. You stole that from someone else. Saying where I heard this, but I agree with it. The movie looks absolutely like dog shit.
Well,
and that being said, everybody that's our age will watch it. Every single person that is our age will watch. You'll watch it. It's on Netflix.
The Dirt will be?
Yeah, it's being released March 22nd on Netflix.
Well, I'll probably watch it, but am I like waiting for it? No.
No, but you'll watch it. That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, if it's on, I'll watch it, but I won't go out of my way to watch it. I won't go, oh, man, it's released today. I think I'll go watch that.
But when it pops up on your Netflix, you'll be like, fuck, I'm not doing anything for the next hour and a half. I'll watch this shit.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. I made it clear that I'm not a big fan of those reenacted documentary type movies.
Sure.
I'm not a fan. I just don't like them, but I'll give that one a shot, but I don't expect much for it.
No, and if it was the Warrant story, you wouldn't watch it. You wouldn't give two shits. But because it's Motley Crue and because that book was so fucking good, you might give it a shot.
I might, yes.
That's the whole... Anybody that's our age, I think, will watch that fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least most. If they have Netflix, they'll watch it. It's the closest to reliving their past.
Yeah, but again, it's on Netflix. Would I make a trip out to the theater to see it? No.
I think they understood that.
Yeah. So no, I would not go out of my way to watch it, but if it's just a matter of clicking my remote to hit play on it once it comes up on Netflix, it doesn't take that much effort.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't have very high expectation for it. Maybe they'll fool me and it'll be good, but it really looks stupid.
Mm-hmm. So are we done with the Crew?
Yeah, I'm done with it. That song stinks.
Yeah. All right.
I like it. It sounds like a song that wasn't good enough for fucking Saints of Los Angeles, which wasn't good enough for the Motley Crue catalog. So that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But that New Tattoo, Sex, all those fucking shitty songs that they did, Generation Swine, everything from Generation Swine on has been terrible in my mind. Do you like anything after?
No.
Robbie?
Nope.
I don't either. It's been 25 years since they did a good song. Garbage.
Yeah, they're just like Metallica.
Hey, easy. Easy. I like Death Magnetic and I like Hardwired.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm the one. I don't know. Maybe I'm the worshiper. Thank God they didn't fuck me on Pledge Music, just on my concert tickets.
If Metallica was on Pledge Music, that would really be a real problem.
Metallica was on Pledge Music, that would be just a mess. Oh, I'm getting a request for the phone number from our good friend Holly.
Okay. Maybe Holly will send me a nipple shot.
No, those are mine, pal.
Yeah, she's your girl.
That's mine.
I never get any nipple shots.
Because you're not a perv.
I guess.
If you were pervy,
Hi.
Hi,
Hello?
Is this Holly?
Hi, it's Holly.
Hi, sweetheart.
How are you guys doing?
What can we do for you, Holly? It's been a while.
I have a question about what you guys are talking about. Do you guys think that they could make an accurate film portrayal of the Dirt and not have it sacrifice all the good shit in it?
No.
Yeah, like the opening paragraph, like sentences are like, Tommy used to like fucking this ugly bitch that he would call Bullwinkle, and she could shoot her own cum across the room and hit the wall with it. I just can't see that happening.
I mean, how are they going to shoot the scenes of them wrapping their dick in Taco Bell fucking tacos?
Exactly. So I was just talking about this with my friend the other day, and he was like, how the fuck are they going to make that movie and it won't be like a porn?
Yeah. Well, you know what though? I'm gonna give you a movie that I watched just today, and I will strongly recommend it, even if you are not a fan of black metal. There's a movie that came out this week called The Lords of Chaos. It's about the band Mayhem and about the guy Varg Verkins or whatever his name is.
Blew his head off.
Yeah, he blew the guitarist's head off.
Yeah.
And
Euronymous, right? Was that what it was? I can't remember his name.
Yeah, and he burned all the churches down in Norway and shit. Like, he was a real bad dude. They killed a fag in a park and shit. I mean, just a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
This was the most gruesome movie I've seen in a long time. I mean, when he killed the Euronymous, he must have stabbed him 50 fucking times and then put one right through his goddamn skull. And I mean, they were zoomed in on it. I was like, God damn. You know, I mean,
what was the rating on it? Was it like, it must be R?
I would imagine hard R, because it was brutal. Good movie.
Yeah, it would suck if they made the movie and just pussified it, because the book could just stand alone on its own.
Could you say that again? Could you say that one more time?
Slowly.
Pussify?
Slowly and with heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Like,
one more time.
Pussify.
Oh my God! I think I just came a little.
I'm turning my camera off.
Well, I'm going to make it short and sweet. Great talking to you guys. Fuck you, pal. Hail and kill. Pussify.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll see you later. Talk to you soon.
Bye, sweet.
Bye.
Bye.
Pussify.
I'm just going to cut that for a clip now and just put it on repeat.
We need that. We need that clip.
That's real good. I like the fans that like to play along.
I know, it's good. All right, chat room. The name of the movie is Lords of Chaos. It stars Rory Culkin, the youngest brother of the Culkin clan. It's a good movie. You would even like that movie.
I'll look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And where can I see this?
I bought it.
Well,
is
it like through Amazon or something?
Yeah, I bought it through Amazon. It's like $8 or something.
Okay, well, all right. Can you buy the streaming?
Yeah, that's what I bought.
All right. I'll look it up.
I didn't buy the movie. I just bought the stream of it. I think it was $8 or something.
All right.
Totally worth it. Good shit. Yeah, I watched that. You know what else I watched this week? And I know we're all over the map. We're doing the opening
we're
at the
winding
end,
down. We got like 10 minutes, so.
Yeah. And you're going to laugh at me and call me a faggot, and that's fine. That fucking Star is Born movie was excellent. With Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
All right, the reenactment of the 70s classic with Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
Okay.
That movie was excellent.
Okay.
I mean, excellent. The acting in it was fantastic. It was emotional. It was fucking deep. You know, Bradley Cooper played the drunk guy like in the one from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he was a really what they were going for this time was he was an out of control drunk, but he was also like in this emotional chaos of life, like he couldn't balance the fame. And my God, he was fucking great at that.
Yeah, well, Bradley Cooper's a great actor.
He is. What else has he done?
The Hangover.
Oh, he's in The Hangover. Okay, I don't.
He's Phil. He's Phil in The Hangover.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
And he's Silver Linings Playbook. He's in that as well.
Okay. All right. I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Hangover. And man, he is fucking excellent in this movie. And Lady Gaga was surprisingly excellent in this movie. And I don't care what anybody says. Call me a faggot all you want. That fucking bitch is monster talented. She's as talented as anybody in the business right now.
Right.
She's a great actress. She can sing. Her voice is probably 4 octaves. I mean, she's fucking talented. You know, she's got a face that could use some work, but but my God, she can fucking act her ass off and sing her ass off. That movie's awesome. I'm just telling you straight up, that movie's awesome.
Well, if you want to see a real pussified movie, you could watch Bradley Cooper in He's Just Not That Into You banging Scarlett Johansson.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of pussified scenes in there.
Wow.
I think pussified is going to take on a life of its own.
It is. I like that. Thanks, Holly.
Thank you, darling.
All right. Hail to Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah. To go back to Lords of Chaos, I've read that book a few times. I actually own it, and I've been waiting for that movie to come out. So I don't know if you read the book or just seen the movie.
I've just seen the movie, and believe me when I tell you, not only did I see the movie today, but when I was done, then I looked up that Varg Vikernes or whatever his name is, and he's out there doing just a ton of like his own YouTube videos, so that, you know, just bashing the movie or whatever. I'm absolutely going to reach out to that guy and try and get him on the show, because he has no problem talking shit, and I like it.
Oh, I mean, he is out there. He's more out there than Gaul from Gorgoth.
Yep.
In the book, you know, it's got actual crime scene photos of the
like murder.
Of the murder of the body, and then, you know, does the movie go into it to where he Euronymous shot himself, and he ate part of the, or no, maybe I'm getting mixed up, but what members of Mayhem?
The singer, the original singer, whatever I think his name was just Dead. I think that's what they called him.
Dead. Yes, it was Dead that blew his head off, and then Euronymous ate part of his brain.
And they didn't show him eating the brain, but they showed him pulling out pieces of the skull that they used around their necks to be members of the band or whatever. They had to wear this necklace that was made out of his skull. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fucked up knowing that at least on some level, some of this was true. I don't know how much, but the movie was really, really good. And I'll be honest, I'm not into that. I like black metal, but not Burzum and not Mayhem and none of the bands that were in that movie. But, man, the movie really had very little to do about the music. It was more about what a fucking poser faggot Euronymous was, and how Varg was, like, living it and wanted to be a murderer, and then just became one. But if you go out on YouTube... If you go out on YouTube and you just look up Varg talks about murdering Euronymous, he's as blunt as fuck talking. He's like, yeah, so I stabbed him 23 times and then I stabbed him in his fucking head. You know, I'm like, God damn.
And that's how the interviews are in the book. He goes, he just describes it just like he's talking about making breakfast in the morning. It was just, you know, first, you know, he does the same, you know, about the church burnings. And, you know, and they're not the only, you know, Norwegian black metal band that had any, you know, was caught up in this stuff. I mean, they were murdering, butchering each other and killing other people and burning shit down. I mean, it was, some of them got into like, Third Reich Nazism, and it's just a fucked up bunch of people.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it is really good movie, though. I will say that. I wouldn't mind reading the book.
Well, I recommend it. Like I said, I own it, and I read it. You know, go back from it time to time, and it really just. I mean, that's just in the book. That whole Mayhem thing is just a part of the book. I mean, this gets into, you know, gets into bands like Venom and Merciful Fate, King Diamond, and it just kind of leads up to how the death metal scene over there and it gets into like the Viking, their ancestry and the worship of the Vikings and so forth. So it gives a lot of background on how just the culture and nature and everything led up to why these people are what they are. And I can't pronounce his fucking name, but Euronymous, most people thought of him as a poser, whereas Vargas, he really believed the shit.
Yeah, and that was so weird because they do make a point in the movie where when Varg is quitting the band to go off and do Burzum by himself, and they show Euronymous just sitting at this table going, yeah, it was all make-believe to get us popular. Now we're popular. And Varg is like, fuck you and fuck that. I don't want to be popular. I fucking hate you. I was like, God damn, these guys are fucking weird.
Right, and then he got started Burzum and burned those churches, and then with the Burzum albums, he was selling cigarette lighters with them. The dude just
he's wacky.
He's out there.
He's wacky. But Neely, I'll say it to you, and I'll say it to everybody that's listening. This movie is fucking great. I mean, it's got everything that you would want. Some really violent fucking murders, and there's some good pussy scenes in it. There's quite a few good fucking blowjob scenes and fucking sex scenes in it, which are pretty good. And the killings are just wow. I mean, they are fresh out of a fucking horror movie.
Well, that has to be the one difference, because I mean, there's no sex in this book at all. So maybe that's.
And Varg, I saw a thing on the YouTube. I was watching this shit all day or all morning this morning. Varg says Euronymous didn't have a fucking girlfriend. He was a fag. And he just fucking lights up that this guy was gay. So he didn't have a girlfriend. So, there's creative license to it, but I don't know.
Yeah, well,
it's a hell of a movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hell of a book, too. I mean, just being in the hard rock and metal, even if you don't like black metal, just to, just to learn about a scene that you don't normally would listen to, or it's true. That's what's amazing about it. It really freaking happened. And, back again with the book, Euronymous, they kind of, in the book, he kind of played with the idea of being gay. It never, he never really said one way or another that I'm gay or that I'm straight. Right. It was just, he was pretty vague with it, and I think most people kind of thought he was straight, but he would play the gay part just to kind of add more to his mystery.
Right. It's real interesting. What's crazy about it is that it really happened, and not even that long ago. Neely, this was based in like 91 to 93.
Right.
So it's like 20 years ago, but I mean, this shit sounds like it should have happened in the 1600s or something, burning churches down and, stabbing each other and shit like that. And this shit happened in the 90s. Crazy.
Well, these guys definitely were not pussified.
They were not pussified.
Well, no. Well, maybe they needed the power of the pussy. They'd be happy if maybe they got some.
Well, allegedly, at least from the movie, Varg was getting the power of the pussy. They make a point to talk about that he fucked hundreds of chicks. They featured that several times.
Well, again, the book doesn't really delve into that at all. It doesn't, mention anything about guys getting laid or whatever. So,
in fact, I'll be honest, that's where Beat It came from tonight, was that at one point Varg finishes fucking this chick from behind and he goes, all right, now beat it.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. They made a point of that. So, good movie. So man.
Rather than
check it out, Lords of Chaos.
Well, I will. Well, I'll to return to read the book. It's definitely worth it. And like I said, that whole that whole story there is just one part of the book. I mean, it goes into. I mean, that's the most publicized case But
Right.
there are several other instances of musicians in these black metal bands that killed people.
Right.
And, committed crimes and so forth. I mean, what was it? The drummer Hellhammer killed some dude in the park because he thought the dude was a fag and was hitting on him. And,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, well, and he was from Mayhem. He was that's the gay guy that got killed was by the drummer, right? That was Hellhammer.
Yeah.
It's
And
fucking-
they interview
the
him.
story's
They
fucked
interview
up.
him in the book. And,
Yeah,
so.
the whole movie is fucked up, but it's really
But-
good.
but what's fucked up is that after they all served their time and they did all this shit, they're all back in bands recording, recording albums and touring and stuff. It's like as if nothing happened. It's like their version of OJ.
It's crazy. It's crazy shit to say the least.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, manager's calling. Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hand job and pussify.
Pussify is growing
Now
quickly.
look at Holly started something. Well, actually, I started it, but Holly kind of made it happen.
Yes, she did.
Pussify. Good. All right. Anything else?
I think we're done.
Well, what did we learn tonight? Anything?
We learned that John Levin can play guitar.
He can play guitar.
We learned that.
We
learned that
learned that Eddie Trunk is a liar.
Eddie Trunk is a liar.
Yep.
Black metal people are weird. Motley Crue recorded just a shitty song.
Well, that's kind of common knowledge.
Yeah, well, we learned it. We expounded the knowledge of that, I guess.
But Tim James would say, this is the best stuff they've ever done.
Best song ever.
The best song ever. And we learned that Creed is nowhere to be found.
That is true. We learned that as well.
Right?
What a show. We did 6 hours, didn't talk about shit.
Nothing.
Not a goddamn
Yeah,
thing.
we're like the new Seinfeld. We're a show about nothing.
Yeah, we did 12 episodes of Seinfeld tonight and didn't fucking touch a topic.
Nothing.
Did you have a list of topics?
I did. I have a whole bunch of shit that fans sent in, and I collected a few things, but we didn't touch a damn thing tonight.
We did one topic tonight.
Nope, not at all.
Oh, our rambling stupidity.
That just goes to show you how we could blow through 6 hours and do absolutely nothing.
Exactly. You guys listen to nothing but bullshit.
Yeah, you guys can pat yourselves on the back for wasting 6 hours of your precious life.
Yep, listening to us just ramble about nothing.
Yeah. Pal.
All right, now all of you in the chat room, beat it.
All right, well, we want to thank everyone who's tuned in tonight and been a part of the Classic Metal Show. We want to thank our good friend John Levin for, playing some guitar riffs for us off the cuff.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And other than that, we'll be back next Saturday. We'll do this thing all over again.
Sweet, sweet.
All right. All right, well, since John was a guest on the show, I'm going to play something that John is featured on. This one comes from the Lightning Strikes Again release.
All right.
And I'm going to play something for the hardcore death metal guys over there in Sweden who don't seem to have any problem with killing people.
Right?
Because they have a heart to stone.
Yeah, nice.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here. This is Neeley along with my very good friend. And we'll be gone. We'll see you next week.
Bye, kids.
Hey, this is John Levin from Dokken, and you're listening to the Classic Metal Show. Rock on.